Athyna wanted you to have this, so here it is. Good news, travel fast. I am Celeste Bono, and I am bringing you positive news from all over the world. Before we dive into today's stories, if you're listening on Spotify, you can now submit your own good news by checking the Q&A down below. Your stories might get featured on a future episode. Africans recently led the way in a plastic competition that had nothing to do with Barbie dolls or the movie Mean Girls. The Afri-Plastic Challenge was launched to help entrepreneurs in sub-Saharan Africa scale up their response to plastic pollution. Plastics have been turned into house bricks, designer textiles, cooking fuel, and more. For example, in Nigeria, there's a project that turns plastic waste into these designer textiles. In Kenya, a buyback scheme helps women earn money through plastic recycling. And in Rwanda, a project turns plastic waste into school benches. The Afri-Plastics Challenge is supporting the most promising sub-Saharan African innovators to refine and scale local ideas to have an impact on the continent. Well, a different but essential kind of design thinking right here. And I am really looking forward to saying this. So, from a new home for innovation to legislation and innovation for those struggling with accommodation. Woo! Try that 5 times fast. Come on. The UK government has pledged to repeal the Vagrancy Act. The act, passed in 1824, made rough sleeping on UK streets illegal. For almost 200 years, the criminalization of homeless has caused tension in the UK. The repeal of the act may help relieve this tension. In a world in the throes of a pandemic, escalating conflict, and ongoing inequality, this is some much-needed good news. So what do you think? They joined World War II late, and now they're joining a different kind of war late. But we're glad they're joining. I am talking about America and the fight for a more sustainable world. The United States recently held the largest auction of offshore wind development rights in the country's history. The sale for areas off the coast of New York and New Jersey attracted record bids, representing a major vote of confidence in the U.S. burgeoning green sector. President Biden has set a goal of decarbonizing the country's electricity grid by 2035. The U.S. is the world's second largest carbon emitter after China. 2035, well, hopefully the plan to decarbonize is successful by then. Oh man, do you get it? Biden. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be more great news tomorrow. Good news, travel fast. They say news podcast serving positivity and laughter in daily doses. Oh, but we don't have episodes on the weekends. We actually have to sleep. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about new episodes. And if you like the show, make sure you rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. This podcast was produced by Matthias Rosenberg, creative direction by Josefina Cordova, and hosted by Walo Lapaju and Celeste Bono. That's me. This show is supported by Athyna. Hire, manage, and retain world-class global talent at Athyna.io. A brilliant startup like yours needs the best of the best on your team. Are you taking advantage of global talent? Level up your team for more success for only 33% of your usual hiring costs. Go to Athyna.io right now to learn more. That's Athyna.io.